Okay, B1.1, observing cells. Observing means looking at. All living organisms, so things like you and me, are made up of lots and lots of tiny cells. We've got millions of them, billions of them inside us, and they're like the building blocks of life, so all the matter to make us. So cells are the smallest parts of the body, and many cells join together to make different parts of our body. Organisms such as bacteria can just be made of one cell though. Cells are so small that we cannot see them just our eyes. We need a microscope to magnify them, and magnify means make bigger. So I'm just going to show you a picture of a microscope now. We can see that it's got different parts to it. The bit at the top we look through is called the eyepiece. The things that we can spin around to change the magnification are called the objective lenses. The stage is where we put our cells that we want to look at. The slide is what our cells are on, so the little glass rectangle bit that we made in lessons, we put those on the stage so we can look through the objective lens and the eyepiece to see them. We have the coarse and fine focus that focus the cells, so they zoom in and out. Then we have the light that lights up the cells and projects the image so we can actually see what's going on. Without that light there, we wouldn't be able to see the cells. Okay, just going to go through how you'd use a microscope. So first, start off, we would have the stage at its lowest settings. So we'd bring this part as low down as we could. We'd place our slide onto the stage. Once we've done that, we would select the smallest objective lens, so we spin it around until it's clipped in place and we've got the smallest one. If it's dark and we can't see anything, it's because this objective lens hasn't clicked into place properly, it's blocking the light. We look through the eyepiece and turn the coarse focus knob slowly until we see the object. So we turn this until it slowly makes the stage go higher until we can see the object. Once we can see the object, we then turn the fine focus, which moves it closer at a slower rate, and this makes the object come into focus, and we repeat steps 1 to 6 using the objective lens, the higher magnification, to get greater detail. So we do the same thing again, but turn up the magnification so we can see the object bigger and clearer. Okay, so when we want to look at something really tiny, we use a microscope, and we need a lens on the microscope to do this. This is called an observation. When we look at something in the microscope, it's called an observation. When we make an observation, the object we want to observe needs to be so thin that we can see the light through it. And so that we can see cells, either we put a dye on them, so it sort of dyes on the outside of the cell and the bits in the middle, so we can actually see the different parts of it, and it's a lot easier to see it when we have added a colour to it. Now, calculating magnification, you need to know how to do this, and you will get exam questions on it. So the eyepiece and the objective lens in the microscope have different magnification levels, okay, and they will change every time you spin that objective lens around. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So the calculation for magnification is total magnification equals eyepiece lens times the objective lens. So for example, if you have an eyepiece lens that is times 10 magnification and the objective lens is times 20, the object will be magnified 200 times. So we put those numbers into the equation here. So the 10 from the eyepiece and the 20 from the objective lens, and we come out with 200. So I've got a quick question for you. So you are asked to observe an onion cell using a microscope. The eyepiece lens has a 10 magnification and the objective lens has a 50 magnification. What is the total magnification? Now pause the video here and have a look and see if you can work out the answer. Okay, so I've gone through the answer here. So total magnification equals eyepiece lens magnification times the objective lens. That's the calculation we've used. I've put the 10 from the eyepiece and the 50 from the objective lens into the equation, and it comes out with 500.